My name is Patricia Russac, and I'm an educator in Roslyn at an elementary school. We have a strong program in social justice and human rights. One of the things that we've tried to do in the last few years is to really raise that to the surface even more. In a world where diversity, inclusion, intersectionality are so important to the growing student, we really want our students to make sure that they know how to go out into the world, take action, and not wait for an adult to do it. We run a social entrepreneur program with fifth graders where they actually develop social enterprises where they realize how they can raise funds for others. We use kiva.org where they donate microloans after they raise the funds to actually help individual people in other parts of the world. The topics or the sections where they work in include people who don't have safe water, healthcare, things like that. Another part of that, developing this curriculum so that we pay more attention to the social issues around the world are using video. We develop video productions on public service announcements on human rights. We develop video productions on human rights defenders. We submit these into competitions, and it really gives the students an opportunity to really use all the tools that they've learned with regard to why others need help around the world, why we should take more action, why we should be a generation that doesn't wait for adults to make the changes that need to be made. The students really take pride in this kind of work. They dig deeper than you could ever imagine because they're so passionate about what they see and hear. When you work in a small school where most students have means, it's not easy for them to realize that so many people don't just have the basic necessities. So as they start to research this information, they become very passionate about trying to convince others about why it's so important to help and to make a change and to stand up for social justice rights, human rights. Our students put together poetry, they publish this, we put on programs where they actually show these films in conjunction with their poetry and really reach a level of interest and passion about all of these things that really kind of actually makes their parents realize that they have so much more that they can offer. As an educator, it is so important for students to have agency over their learning, to work on opportunities where they can use this information and really go out into the world as peacemakers, peace builders, peacekeepers. We participate in lots of things to try to encourage this in our school. We do Peace Day in September, but we don't just do it one time, and I think that's the most important thing. What we're trying to do is actually keep continuing to build on this as a school so that we can raise this information or raise this idea of using social justice as a means to make others aware. Our students are action-oriented. We're moving our program into what we call We Lead, where they actually become leaders and educate, take action, and they do this with determination to really make a difference. It's important that they have these opportunities so that when they go out into the world, they're not just seeing the world for what they need, but for what others need. When students can work with others or actually communicate with others, other people around the world. We've Skyped with entrepreneurs in Haiti, for instance, where they learned about just the needs of what others don't have here. So they actually take charge, and they've actually created their own videos to help others in need as well. It's really an educational process for them where they actually are they're educating not only their peers, but actually the faculty. They educate others in the school, they educate their parents, and we bring in the students from the lower division where they actually can listen to these videos and hear it. They can't necessarily read all the things that they're seeing, but because they can reach multiple levels with the things that they create, they're able to really engage others in the same sort of work. I don't think they ever stop, because as they go forward in their in other parts of their content areas in English or in history or in science, they start to realize that there are different ways that they can make a difference. And I think that making a difference makes kids want to learn more. And I truly believe that we need to make education more proactive like this, where they have the choice and they can use all the same skills of writing, reading, and all of that in ways to really be the educators, okay? They always say the smartest person in the room is the room. Well, I don't think we ever look at our children enough as the same thing. And I think when they're given that opportunity, there's no holding them back.